Good morning, everybody. Test, 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 yeah? All right. Good morning, everybody. And it's always a pleasure to see the volume dropping down whenever you start saying good morning. Welcome, everybody. It's so good to see you all. I'm seeing some familiar faces, but also a lot of not familiar faces. So, by the way, I'm Ian. I'll be the host today here in the auditorium. I am also an alumni, so please also connect to me throughout the day, right? Don't leave me hanging here all by myself. But again, good morning. So nice to have you all back again. Some of you have not been here for years, and some of you are still studying here right now. Today is filled with great weather, great sessions, great people, and hopefully also great food, right? So it will be an amazing day for sure. A quick side note from my side, this opening will be in English, but the day is spread throughout Dutch and English sessions. So here in the auditorium in the C building, there will be presentations and mainly TED Talks. That's why the famous red dot is on the podium. But in the building X, as most of you know, there's also different sessions. There's, I think, programs spread throughout both buildings that you can access for full details on the session. Is it Dutch or English? What am I doing? What is asked of me? If you can't find a program, please connect to me. Please find some of the faculty members, and we'll happily help you with that. So again, good morning. And I want to, because I was speaking about some faculty members, I would like to immediately address them also. So Liesbeth, Lineke, and Tineke, if you could come to the podium, that would be really nice. So I think your headsets are now also working, because that's nice, so we can hear we can hear everything. I believe it would be nice if you would introduce yourself. Most of you probably know you, right? But also for the people that's been a bit longer, who are you? And I think you also have some nice questions to ask the audience. So who wants to start? Maybe Tineke, you can start.
Shall I start? Okay, my name is Tineke Kingma. I'm the program coordinator of the honors programs. And I would first want to know who are here in the room. So I would like to know who are the students who did the honors program intergenerational collaboration. Can you stand up, please? And then you know for the networking, you have to meet them. And which students followed social innovation? Please stand up. And which students followed New Towns and Sustainable Society in Almere? You. And which students followed Technology and Society?
Oh, nice.
Oh. But we couldn't do this with the staff of honors programs. So there are all staff members, but also staff members, also guest lecturers, lectoren. So please, can you also stand up so we also know where you are and you can also connect again with them. So who are the teachers and the old teachers and guest lecturers of the honors programs? Okay, thank you.
Yes, then it's my turn.
Yep.
Liesbeth Rijsdijk, one of the two program managers of Global Project and Change Management, part of the Windesheim Honors College. And I would like to know, where are our alumni of GPCM? Yay! And they come from all over the world, so that's really special. We have people, I think, from Dublin and from Germany and from all kinds of parts of the world. I don't know much more than that. Much more than that, but it's really terrific that you're all here. And then, of course, we also have colleagues, former colleagues, who joined our program and unfortunately left again. but I also would like to see them, and I think Allet, you can stand up again.
Yeah, and Henk, and
Yeah,
and
so
Ans.
yay. Yeah, so nice to see you here as well. Special mentioning, I would like to mention especially Ans, who was at the start of our program, and the Windesheim Honors College. It's really very nice to have you here as well.
Yeah, and then my name is Lineke Stobbe. I'm also
The better half?
No, not the better half. We are very complementary. And also still teaching, which I really enjoy. So it's my honor to ask all the current students of our program to stand up and make yourself known. You also see that quite a few of them wear these really nice t-shirts made by one of our startups, Ragnarok. So you can contact them if you need anything. And then last but not least, our staff, our teachers, our faculty. Where are you?
Woo!
Perfect, thank you. Thank you so much. Now, let's move on to another part, very important as well, and that's the movie made by certain students that you all probably know, which are Nicoletta, Chris, Sarah, and Meerte. Are you in the room, by any chance?
Where are you?
Stand up, please.
Stand
Yes.
They made a movie about something that's actually flowing throughout all of us, right? And that's the Honors DNA. So without further ado, let's look at the movie, and then I have some nice side notes afterwards. Enjoy.
12 minutes.
Je hoort je.
Eager,
Creative.
ambitious,
Active.
Changemaker.
Challenging.
positive.
Driven-minded, open and positive.
Yeah, I wanted to say satisfied in the sense of you're not satisfied with the way the world is right now, but maybe ambitious is then the more positive word to it. So you're really striving to make the world a better place.
Passionate.
Curious,
Driven.
We want to help the world or make the world an even better place.
I just wanted to get a bit more out of my studying curriculum, I think. I wanted a little bit more of a challenge.
for me, I had a personal motivation just because I thought the topic was super interesting, and I think it's very important for our future to think about more. And yeah, that's why I think it was an intrinsic motivation to join.
No doubt the people that I studied with, I've grown a lot with them and learned so much from them. And I know a lot of them will do amazing things in the future, so it's also like a really cool network to be a part of.
I like most working with students. Teaching, but not teaching like telling, but teaching like interacting and asking and getting responses and respond to that and find the content through a dialogue. Of course, we need some knowledge every now and then, but it's working with the students.
Programs were very informal and close with our teachers. I also don't see like going to class as something that is being put upon us. I think everyone who's in the class really wants to be there and actively participate. I don't see it as a lecture giving a lecture, but more as a discussion in which everyone is accepted and able to see and to speak what they want to share.
I think the variety of different people and also different studies.
Doing an honors program helps you not only professional but also personally, which a lot of people tend to overlook.
I think what I like most about the program is the fact that the teachers or lecturers consider our opinions when shaping the curriculum.
I think that we as a team expect more from our students than when students are doing average bachelor education programs in the Netherlands. We challenge them especially in research and in future thinking.
We are really thought to be critical in what we do and what we think.
This honors is, I think, related to sort of the intensity of the program. So we expect students to put in more time and effort into their studies.
You have to communicate in a very different way from when you're communicating with, in my case, all kinds of business administration or IT people. I mean, you've got all kinds of different people and you've got the same goal, but you've got different perspectives, different views.
Interculturally, because there are so many diverse people there, and they have so many different ideas and opinions and values, and just kind of bringing together all those ideas and those values and those mindset into one and like doing a project together, I think that's super challenging.
Finding not necessarily a working solution, but the best solution.
In the honors program, it was much more challenging and much more saying, well, I don't think the same way as you do, and why is that, and how can we integrate this into our group work?
That you know yourself in terms of what are my strengths, what are my weaknesses, and how can I develop myself into a professional?
I think being critical in what we do, finding good sources and arguments, making our case really strong, and also admitting what our weaknesses are and what might not be our best assets. We learn to be independent, positive.
It attracts people that have a very strong intrinsic motivation to have a positive impact, to make a change. And because of that, you see there's already a much stronger work ethic in a lot of these students.
One of the fun things of working in the Honors College is the passion, the ambition, the drive the students have.
It's a lot about teamwork, it's a lot about working together and different views, different perspectives, and the only place where you usually learn that is while you're in the field, while you're actually working and everything. Since you get the chance at an honors program to do that from an earlier point, I would really say, that there is a difference.
Yeah, I think standing up for your own opinion in a really respectful manner.
More solution focused instead of problem focused.
On average, honors students are better at looking at challenges from a broader perspective.
People are not there for themselves. They're there because they think that they can do something better for humanity as a whole or for the planet, and because they really want to change something. So I think these are people that really challenge the system and challenge the status quo, and I think that's what makes them unique, and I think that's also really part of their honors DNA, if you could say.
To add to the interviews, we surveyed both GPCM and honors programs students. We will now highlight the results. More than half of honors students strongly agree that their growth mindset outweighs their fixed mindset, whilst 2% strongly disagree with the statement asked. Moreover, more than half of the respondents agreed that the program has taught them to spend time analyzing problems rather than coming up with solutions right away. Furthermore, most of the respondents agreed that the practical experience gained in the program will prepare them for their future job. Finally, more than half of the respondents agreed that honors students and teachers create some community far beyond education. Now that we have highlighted some of our findings, we would like to move on to the impact the honors education has on the labor market.
We value the learning community a lot, the attention for personal leadership and also personal development.
I think what I would say is that the added value of the honors program is that people who did the honors program are great generalists.
Okay. Clear capacity for problem solving, creative thinking. It's also connected to a kind of a work ethic, also a capacity for doing research. So an affinity with also theoretical knowledge, not only practical knowledge. much.
The things you learn at an honors program, it's completely different from what you learn at school. Mostly about, the multidisciplinary part of it, and, working together with people with different views and with different backgrounds, and I really think it broadens your view as a student.
Indirectly, the way that we've been educated to think and the knowledge bases that we've gotten also around sustainability and these things, which you can imagine in consultancy are becoming more and more important. It's really valuable for them, even though I don't think they would necessarily know it's because I have an honors degree, but it's clearly showing that it's useful in the work field.
Having the passion to go through it and to really try and change things and change the system from within, I think that's one of the things that definitely will be important later on. And the honors program, it's such a diverse group of people, and I think that's also how the labor market will develop. And I think the more diverse the team, the better. And I think the honors program definitely prepares you for that.
What I do notice is that working with all kinds of different people, that really helped me in my job since I'm working at quite a creative company. We also have a bit of interim work at that.
Yeah, so really well. For me, I've never been worried about the job. Project management in itself has such a broad application, and the same goes for change management. And there are so many companies who need people like us. And I notice a lot when I'm talking to people in a professional environment, also while I was still studying, that they were really surprised by our level of professionality already.
It really helped me communicate in several other ways. And when you know how to communicate with different kinds of people, you automatically know better what to say at what point in time.
We are educating our students for future competences. And we follow the educational framework of the UNESCO for Education for Sustainable Development. In Dutch, that's called the 21st Century Skills and Competences. And that means that we're more focusing on collaboration competences, future thinking competences, critical thinking, system thinking, and that sort of competences, which means that you have a wider range of jobs available once you graduate.
The best thing you can do right now is to have an unusual combination of skills.
Don't play it safe. Don't go for the bigger organizations, but go for the place where you can make a difference. Sometimes that's in a bigger organization, whether public or private, that really is expressing to want to make changes. But sometimes it's in a startup environment or in a small NGO.
Know that you are in a network of really valuable people, and by building on that, you can grow a lot. But if you don't really take the initiative, things are not just going to come to you.
Stay close to your heart. What do you want to do, and where do you think you can make a contribution?
Yeah, well, actually already as a student is my main tip, like start building your network. Just add everyone on LinkedIn.
So I would say it's somewhere between drive, ambition and passion.
All very enthusiastic.
I think most honors alumni do not accept things that are the way they are because they have always been that way.
We're all open to one and each other.
Being open-minded.
Being driven. Like, no matter how young you are, they already know, I want to do this. Okay.
Community feeling.
Warm.
I think it's the passion and drive.
Proactiveness.
Join this LinkedIn group to network with the entire WHC community. For the first time, the honors programs and GPCM students, alumni and lecturers can be found together on one forum. It is a wonderful place for discussions, questions and socializing.
Very nice movie, amazing. What I personally like the most is that some of us work in big corporates, some of us work for government, startups. I know some entrepreneurs, but one thing is for sure, we all add value in a conventional setting with an unconventional perspective. So I think that's something that really science is a sign of who we are. There are actually...
I need to make up, because I forgot one group. Sorry
No
to
problem.
interrupt you, but there are also students that are going to start our program in September. Can you please stand up?
Yay! Woo, woo, woo. And also online.
Yeah, there will be more joining us today, also online. So we are really happy with that.
Thanks, Lineke. Thank you. Actually, regarding the quiz, there's stickers in both buildings. They're spread everywhere, so you can't miss them, with QR codes. If you scan the QR code, you can do a quiz, and after the quiz, you can get your own bracelet, right? I think you have it here.
Yes, so there are everywhere stickers, as Ian already says, but the group which made this is Team Green. So I would like to have a hand for Team Green. Can you stand up, please? Where are they?
Not here.
They're still in bed, maybe.
I think they are already busy with the bracelets.
They're sitting in the sun.
But it's interesting, the research is done by two project teams, and both used it, and Team Green also made a flyer, so you can find stickers. And on that sticker you'll find more elaborated research results, and you can do the quiz. And then you can see, okay, what kind of honor students are you? So you get bracelets.
Thanks. Thank you. I would like to ask another person to come on the stage, and that's Yolanda. So please, Yolanda. Thanks for being here today. Thanks for joining us. As we all know, you are the director for the business, media, and law domain within Windesheim. My question to you is, it's actually threefold. What would you say is the added value for honors education, the programs, the college, for Windesheim? Let's start off with that one first.
Well, the ambition of Windesheim is to offer every student a personal, challenging and flexible education. And I think honors education in general really expresses this ambition and is an example for other education programs within Windesheim.
Perfect. Nice. And what would you say is the added value for the region and the labor market in general?
Well, as we heard, and as I also know, because I spoke a lot of honors students, the honors students are eager, driven, passionate, ambitious, and combining that with the multidisciplinary approach, the future thinking, and problem-solving attitude, and the goal to make this world a better place, they can really contribute to the wicked problems, the complex issues the region is facing.
Yeah.
And you see these wicked problems are, you see the reflection of that on the labor market. I think honor students have a very valuable and favorable position to give a kickstart to their own career and make the difference in the battle of employers for talent.
Yeah, and I believe that's 100% true. I can attest. So yeah, thank you. Thanks for joining us today. I believe we have something to hand over, right?
Over there. Yeah.
We want to give you, as the contact person and the Dean of Honors, an apple tree.
A real one.
Which is standing for growth, harvest.
That's why I stand here with an apple.
Sorry.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'll make sure we can find a very beautiful and visible place on Windesheim.
Yeah.
Maybe
plant
in
the
front
tree.
of the X building.
Yeah, that would be
Yes.
a really nice idea.
Okay.
De appel heb ik nu voor je.
Ja.
This is the harvest.
Yeah. Shall I hold it for you?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Very nice. We can never have enough trees, right?
Exactly.
It's 10 past 11, and that was when we were supposed to wrap up. However, we have one more important person to thank for today, who made all the logistical efforts to make today a reality, along with many other people, of course. But Wanda, if you could come to the podium, please. I was actually I was about to say you're an alumni, and many people may know you, but may also not know you. But hearing the applause, I think many of you do know you. So Lisbeth, I think you want to.
Yeah, I have the honor to thank Wanda, who's a very special person for me and for the program. You are indeed one of our first alumni. And we are so happy to have you now as a colleague in our team. And you're going to stay for another year at least. So we are very happy with that too. And yeah, we think you did an amazing job. We have organized more often, Maria, these kind of festivals, and it was always well done. But this one is superb, excellent. So thank you very much. There is a real flower thingy delivered at your home later on, but this is from my garden, so you as a token of appreciation. And yeah, this is quite a little bit heavy, so maybe it's yeah, maybe later. But thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Yeah, I just want to also say thank you to everybody who has helped, because it was really not only me, there have helped, so many people have helped me. And I just really hope you have a wonderful, amazing day talking to a lot of people. And I would say, let's start. Let's start.
Good idea. Good idea. So thanks, Wanda. Thank you for today. Again, this was the opening. I would love to connect with all of you later today. I'll be here mainly because in 2 minutes the first TED Talk is starting here, which is in Dutch. So for all you non-Dutchies, I'm very sorry, but it will be hard for you to follow, I think. However, as I said, in Building X, there's a lot of other sessions going on. Please check out the program to see, because there's also English sessions here, so please see where you can go. And now let's move on to the first TED Talk of today. Thank you.